Today, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to edit to the beat in Davinci Resolve. So just to give you a little bit of a backstory on this clip, I actually created a music video using just B-roll and this copyright-free music that you're going to see in this clip. Let's get into the rest of the video. So the first thing that you guys are going to want to do before we even get started in Davinci Resolve is make sure that you have music for this. So I went ahead and I have this song downloaded by Netflix. I'm actually using the YouTube audio library, which comes with a bunch of copyright-free, royalty-free, music like that. So that's always great. You can monetize your videos and whatnot. It's called Born a Rock Star. So we got it here. This is the version I have. It's not an instrumental. If you want to go ahead and download any soundtracks from here, just head over to YouTube Studio and come down to the audio library tab and type in what you want or find what you want and hit download. So not going to do that since we already have that done, but I am going to jump over to Davinci Resolve. So let's jump over there. I'll meet you there in a sec. So now that I'm in Davinci Resolve, I'm going to show you how I got these markers on here and how you guys can do something like that. So that way you can put your clips together to go over on the timeline. So I went ahead and made this little folder with all the clips that I'm going to be using in this project. I got the sound file and some B-roll. You guys are going to have to do a little bit of searching for your B-roll. We're not going to go through that today. I'm just going to show you how to kind of get the markers on the timeline so that way you know kind of when to switch to a different clip. So first thing I did here is drag my music down to the timeline, and the next thing we're going to do is we're just going to pretty much jump straight into the Fairlight page. So once we are in the Fairlight page, if you're not seeing the waveforms like how I see them right now where they're kind of zoomed in, you can go ahead and change the verticality here with this slider. I like to look at them a little bit bigger. It's all personal preference. I mean, it's probably going to be easier if you have them bigger. But then this is going to show you how much you see. So now I can see the full song. Now I can only see a little part of the song. For this first part, we're probably going to zoom it out so that way we can see the full track. And once you have that, you're just going to go ahead and come here to the end of the song, and I'll just set an out point maybe at the end of these big bars where you can see a high waveform. So I set an out point with O on my keyboard, and now we're going to go ahead and select everything in here. And then come up here to the top. You're going to see this grid view options. Click on that box. What you're going to want to have selected on this one is you're going to want this little music note. And then you're going to want to make sure you click this grid icon and this snap to grid icon. Once you have that set, we are going to be getting the tempo of this song. Now the tempo of this song actually is 110. So Davinci Resolve actually has some software inside it that allows it to actually figure out the tempo of your song. It doesn't always work perfectly, but I'm going to show you guys how to use it just in case you guys want to use it. I usually look it up on Google just to make sure. But once you're done with that, click off that and right click right here at the top and go down to set tempo grid beats per minute. Once you have that, set start from playhead. Make sure your playhead is at the beginning, by the way, and hit set tempo from range. We're going to go back into where we saw the beats per minute before, and it was right in here. And realistically, like I said, this song is 110 beats per minute, so it came up with 4 beats per minute. Obviously very off. Maybe we'll try and scrub out a little part of this, see if we get some better results. So let's try this again. So like I said, not very accurate. 18. I have gotten some accurate results with this. I guess it's just a matter of chance. But that is how you do that. So I'm just going to go ahead and set it to what this song actually is, which is 110 beats per minute. Boom. Okay, so once you have that set up with however many beats per minute your song is, mine's 110, you should see that these little notches at the top have changed. And we can go ahead and zoom in and see a little bit more here. So you're going to be looking for these thicker notches. And that's kind of when we're going to be changing up the B-roll. So I'm going to go ahead and go to the beginning of the song. And we will come right over to here. And this is going to be our first notch. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to hit M on my keyboard, or you can come over here to set a marker. And then we're going to go through each and every one of these for the song to set up some stuff for the song. I'm just going to do a couple of these. I'll be right back. So once you're done with that, you can just jump right back into the edit page. You're all set. That's all you need from Fairlight as far as that goes. And the next thing that we're going to do is just put in our clips that we're going to be using into the song. So I'll play this first part. So I'm going to do actually I'm going to start off with a concert because that's how I started it on here before. So I'm going to go ahead and drag this concert clip in here. I'm not sure why that's so small. Not sure what's going on with that. Let me stretch this out real quick. Okay, so we got that all stretched out. So this is how your clip would look. And then you can go ahead and just drag your playhead to on the timeline where you're going to cut, which is going to be this first marker. And we're going to cut that. And then we already played this first little bit. So the next thing that we're going to be looking for is the guitar. And this is the clip right here, actually. So now we're just going to the second marker, doing the same thing. I'm just making a cut. I actually have shortcuts set up for this. Take the other clip I have and just copy it in and paste. And now I'm going to get the end of it. Just get another part. We'll do this. We'll take this part. We'll clip it just so it's the right length. You guys can use the blade tool for that when trying to line up your clips. Make sure this is on the marker. Drag that in. Get nice and close. Make sure this one's on the marker. Boom. So I'll show you guys what we have so far. So it's pretty good. It lines up pretty good with the beat. And then you have your B-roll going over it, obviously. We're going to get to the song. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. So I went ahead and grabbed this other guitar clip. Drag this one down here. Same thing. Cut it. And then lastly, we're going to do the cash in the bag, and we're going to kind of close it off like that. And then I'll play the whole video for you guys. Yeah, so it's pretty easy. Once you're done with that, throw some effects on, do whatever you got to do, and kind of finish out the song. But let me play the full clip for you guys.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, doing no cap. Only God wants, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, yeah. Baby, I'm bad.
I just wanna stay bad, stay mad. Chip on my shoulder cause they treat me like an outcast. I ain't gonna take that, stay back. I'll be swinging hard till the hits come in all caps. I ain't gonna lay back, pray that someone's gonna help me. Ain't nobody like that. I ain't gonna wait, that's all fact. Give me one shot and I'll never get the throne back. I'm sick of being cautious, I'ma go cause something, can't stop this. I'ma steal everybody's lane, call it shoplift. Sick of hearing everyone complain when they thoughtless. Taste the pain, it's like candy canes. It makes me go change into a better frame, into a better name. Society's insane, we all live for fame, yeah. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only God wants, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up. Live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only God wants, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad.
So let me know what you guys thought of that. Let me know in the description down below. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe if you guys got something out of this, of course. And I'll see you guys again because I'm going to be posting a lot more tutorials on Davinci Resolve. I'll see you guys in the next one.